Hello and welcome to day 22 of Vlogmas. You join me in the midst of packing up marvellous monthly mini club orders for December, the last lot of the year. So my last bit of work before Christmas as well, which is quite nice to finally be on that finishing stretch. I don't know. I've got a lot of packing to do today, not just work packing. I also need to start packing for heading down to Cornwall. We leave tomorrow. So the kids have got school today and they've actually got school until lunchtime tomorrow as well. Gosh, they do finish late up here, finish on the 22nd. It's crazy. Anyway, so they finish at lunchtime tomorrow and then we hopefully will be leaving kind of mid-afternoon, something like that. We've got a significant journey to make. It's about 620 miles from us to my parents' house, something like that. So it's roughly 10 and a half, 11 hour journey without stops. And then obviously with kids in the car and petrol stops and all of that kind of stuff, we're looking at probably nearer a 12-hour journey. We're stopping overnight. We've got a Premier Inn booked somewhere near Stoke, I think. So we're going to get kind of half the journey done tomorrow and then hopefully half the journey on Thursday. And we'll get there kind of late afternoon, mid-afternoon, something like that on Thursday, I think. So yeah, shouldn't be too bad. The boys, touch wood, they tend to be pretty good travellers. They're used to reasonably long journeys because even when we lived in London, it was a 6-hour drive down to visit family. So they're relatively used to long journeys, although not in the last couple of years. So we will see. This is the first time I've been to Cornwall since the pandemic. I think the last time we were down there was Christmas 2019. So it'll be nice to finally actually be able to go and get home as such. So yeah, lots of packing. I need to decide on knitting projects and crafting projects that I want to take. At the moment, my list is probably far too long. So I'll have a little think about that later. I need to start packing clothes, we need to pack presents, we need to do all of that kind of stuff. And then I also need to give the house a massive clean and tidy up because while we're away, our next door neighbours, some of their family are actually going to be staying in our house just to give them a bit more space with their kids over Christmas and stuff like that. So we said, well, we're not going to be here and we have a bedroom. Well, we have 3 bedrooms. So you can have the key, then you can come and feed the fish and they can stay here and you're literally next door. So it's not like they're going to have to worry about driving or anything like that. And also, obviously, it's quite nice for us to know that there's going to be people coming in and out so the house won't be empty while we're away. Which is quite nice too. Anyway, I am rambling on now and I need to get these orders packed. I'm actually having a Zoom chat catch up a little bit later on this morning with Jem as well, little grey girl. So I want to get these done before that so I can actually sit and knit while I'm chatting to her because that'd be nice rather than working. Right, all of the orders are packed. I have only one active order left on my website and that is for something that somebody ordered, died to order, which is going to be dyed up in the new year. So that's quite a relief. I will be dropping them all at the post office first thing tomorrow morning and I can relax a little bit, I think, although I still have a lot of other things to do today. Tom's gone out somewhere. I don't know where. I was chatting to Jem and he just came in and said, I'm just popping out for a bit, see you later. So he seems to have taken his car and I don't know where he's gone. Wonder if it's secret present stuff. Isn't that always interesting at this time of year? It's quite exciting. You think to yourself when somebody's like mysterious and like, oh, I'm just going out for a little bit or oh, I'll just be hiding up here and you're just like, oh, is it for me? Anyway. Oh my goodness, I'm rambling today. I was going to open my advent calendars and I thought we could do it together. So, number 21 from my scrappy advent, sorry, crinkling, is, ooh, a pretty grey and blue. That's nice, isn't it? I haven't put yesterday's in yet because I did a little bit more of my knitting journal last night. I got 3 little chocolates and a progress keeper. See if I have more luck getting the progress keeper to focus. Is it a bat or a dragon? I think it's a bat. It's a bat. There we go. There we go. I've got to try and decide what I'm going to do with my advents. I think I'm just going to take them all, like take all of the unwrapped ones with me and just stick them all in a bag. There's only... now that is an important call. I will be right back. Sorry, that was Arthur's enuetics nurse about his continence issues. And I'd forgotten that she was calling today, but that's good. That's done and dealt with and everything is going smoothly and we're just sticking with how things are at the moment, which is good because things are going quite well at the moment. So that's fine. Where was I? I'd opened my scrappy advent. So let's go with the nerdy advent. I'm going to look up the clue for today. What day are we? 21. I can't control their fear, only my own. Oh, I don't know the reference. I'm going to have to look that up in a minute. Somebody watching this will be screaming the reference to me, I'm sure. Oh, it's pretty. That's gorgeous, isn't it? I want to look the reference up now. I need to look the reference up. Wanda. So, it's Scarlet Witch, isn't she? Wanda. Wanda and Vision. That is gorgeous. Right. Corner of Craft. We have Dragon's Breath. Ooh, that is pretty. I'm really looking forward to getting these all out and looking at them all together. And then finally, we have the Henny Penny Makes Radio Times one, which is called Ooh Ah Bird. It's gorgeous as well. It's going to make a gorgeous blanket. And it says, inspiration is the good life. My all-time favourite Christmas episode. Silly, but it's fun is the only Christmas special from The Good Life. The title of this Christmas special couldn't be more accurate and shows a simple but happy Christmas, reminding us of what is important during the festive season. Laughter, fun, and the company of those you care about. Tom's cracker motto always makes me giggle. The ooh ah bird is so called because it lays square eggs. I feel like that could be joke of the day, couldn't it? Right, I need to go and decide on knitting projects. Help me decide on knitting projects that I should take. Although you won't be able to help me decide in reality because we're leaving before this video will go live. So actually that's not much help at all, is it? Help me talk to the camera and talk through my knitting project choices. I'm still contemplating projects, but I'm going to cake up the yarn for my Christmas Eve cast on and my other cast on. Because I haven't quite decided. Did you hear that banging? I've got no idea what's going on downstairs. I'm doing both of these, basically. It was the postman. I've just seen him walk away. Obviously something heavy coming through the letterbox. Anyway, Christmas Eve cast on. I haven't decided which one I'm going to cast on when, but I want to cake them both up and take them both with me. So first of all is this colourway here, which is my Christmas Day Chaos colourway, which I dyed up, oh goodness, this must have been 2017 was my first year in, let me think. Yeah, Jasper was born in 2016. I started my business when he was about 6 months old. So 2017, I think this was my Christmas colourway. And I put it all to the vote earlier in the month and this was the skein that you all voted for. So I am going to cast this on this Christmas. I'm going to do it in a just a vanilla sock, to be honest, because I want to make the most of the micro striping that I imagine will happen. It's not a lot of room here. So I'm just going to do a vanilla sock for this one. And then I'm also going to cake up this one here, which is the skein that I dyed at the Wool Lay Retreat. But I do have a pattern for this one. So I'm going to cake this up first, and then I'll talk about the pattern for the other sock. Right, I've caked up my 2 yarns for my over Christmas cast-ons. I'm not going to get them both cast on Christmas Eve, in all honesty. So we've got my Christmas Morning Chaos colourway, which at the moment just looks very red and green. The speckles are definitely hiding at the moment, but it's going to make a fun, it will make a fun vanilla sock, I think, and it is very, very Christmassy, isn't it? So that is that one. And then I've also got my skein of yarn from the Wool Lay Retreat that I dyed. I love how this looks caked up. And I've got a pattern for this one. So I know I was talking about trying to decide on a pattern for it. And then the lovely Suzanne of Green Lambkin Yarn got in touch and said that she had released a pattern. I can't remember whether she said she'd released it this year or last year, called the Yuletide Socks, that she thought would be absolutely perfect for that yarn. And would I like a copy? And she shared a picture of the pattern, and it is gorgeous. I'm going to attempt to share it. I don't know whether that's going to work. Do you know what? I'm just going to put it on the screen. I will try and remember to put it on the screen. But yeah, so she sent me, very, very kindly sent me a copy of that. And that's the pattern I think I'm going to use. I probably won't do the pattern down the back of the leg. I'll probably keep the back of the leg plain and just do it down the front of the leg. But otherwise, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I just need to get all my bits and pieces ready to make sure that I've got what I need for cast-ons. I've dug out some sock needles. I've got a little notions kit with stitch markers or whatever in. And then I need to decide on the other projects that I'm taking. Okay, so the current situation on deciding my knitting projects. I've got my 2 sock cast-ons, as I've been showing you continuously. I've grabbed out a red mini skein to go with that one, and I've grabbed out this kind of pale blue mini skein to go with this one. I think they'll work quite nicely. So those are sorted. Then I want to take my Advent, I want to take my Advent wrap, my Cupid's Arrow wrap that I'm doing with the 2020 Spectrum fibres, because I'm enjoying it and I'm adding more to it. The last time I showed you, I think I was where this stitch marker is, so I've added another colour. So that definitely needs to come with me, and I've shoved all of the minis now in this bag. Then my gnome. I've not got very far with my gnome, but I kind of want to bring it because I kind of feel like I'll get a little bit more time to do it. Maybe I just need to put it in a smaller project bag so it takes up less space and it can come with me. The big debate is my corner to corner blanket, because I have decided that I'm only going to put Advent minis in it, 5-gram Advent mini swaps. How long I stick to that decision is another question. But that means that I've got today's and yesterday's that I've not put in there yet. And then tomorrow morning I'll open one, but I probably won't get time to put tomorrow's in. And then I'm going to take 2 more down to Cornwall with me, and then that'll be it. I'll only have 3 days really to add to it, and then it will just be sitting there waiting to come back from Cornwall, and that feels really pointless to me. So part of me is wondering whether I leave it here and just add those final couple of minis in when we get home after Christmas. I think that might be the logical thing to do. The other thing that I've got, and I'm going to have to go black and white for this bit, is I've got all of the minis for the 12 Days of Christmas pattern that I designed. I knit the original test. I knit the original test using some random rainbow minis from Down Sheepy Lane. So I've not actually created a sample using the final minis. So I could really do with doing that actually, and I could. It's not a lot of knitting. It's not a lot. So actually I could take it with me, and I could even do them during the 12 Days of Christmas. I could start it on Christmas Day with the first colour, and then I could create my sample throughout the 12 Days of Christmas. So I'm tempted to take that with me, but it's more projects again, isn't it? I tell you what I really want to take with me. Let's move away from there so we can go back to colour and you can look at pretty yarn. What I really want to take with me is my e-spinner and some fibre, but I also I really doubt I'll get time. I've just popped on to finish off the vlog and say goodbye really. Oh, and you joke of the day, because I've not done joke of the day yet. But I've been editing, and if I leave the vlog where it is, then it's just going to end in a really weird spot and just look like it's unfinished. So I thought I'd best pop on and say goodbye really. I had intended to pre-record something for Thursday, because obviously Wednesday, Thursday is mostly just going to be us travelling in a car. I'm hoping that I'll be able to grab 15 minutes or something tomorrow morning to sit down and pre-record something so that I can get a video up and edited and scheduled, ready to go live on Thursday. But yeah, we're nearly there. Anyway, I'm going to do, I think, the joke of the day. Okay, so the joke of the day is, I've forgotten it after that. I've completely forgotten it. What do fish sing at Christmas? Don't know what he's doing. Oh dear, Christmas fever has hit the house. They sing Christmas carols. See you tomorrow.